We at the Laurel Police Department, our main focus of our mission is the service component, the protection component, and the engagement component. We're unique because we do everything. We're a full-service police department. We don't rely on another agency to come in and handle our Part 1 offenses, say murders and robberies and shootings. Our detectives handle those. Our officers handle those. We do our own crime scene investigations as well. We have our own undercover unit, plainclothes unit. The amount of foot patrols, bike patrols, canine patrols, engagement in the community, the things that our officers do out there and becoming one with the community is really quite amazing to me. And that's also on top of all the engagement efforts we do working with other sections of the city government as well.
Laurel Police is a full-service agency. In the criminal investigations divisions, we do cover major felonies that include both crimes against property and also crimes against persons. Some examples of those are homicides, robberies, sex offenses, things of that nature. We do have a wide range of resources that we utilize. Within the department, we have evidence technicians that help us out with crime scenes. We also have our CAT unit, which is our plainclothes unit that helps us out with investigations and interviews. In the city of Laurel, we do have a large Spanish-speaking community. So a lot of our officers have a working relationship with a lot of our Spanish-speaking businesses throughout the city. So when we do need the public's help, it makes it a little bit easier to have that working relationship in things that we need and also things that they need, we can assist them on.
Building that trust with diverse communities, you have to first have cultural awareness. You have to have knowledge of the current historical issues that's happening around the world with law enforcement officers. But I believe most importantly, you have to be persistent in your efforts with making that connection.
So I'm a patrol officer, but I work hand in hand with the community action team. And our community action team does a really good job of blending in with the community, getting out there and working on problem areas or things that need to be investigated. Maybe there's a drug problem in a certain area or certain individuals that, just need to be looked at in a different light, and they can't always be someone there watching in a patrol uniform because you don't get the full idea of what's going on, and CAT really kind of brings that to light for everybody and helps do stuff behind closed doors.
It is a two-bedroom garden-style apartment, second floor.
I think what makes Laurel unique as far as being a smaller agency and still having a SWAT team is we get a lot more training than a lot of other smaller agencies do. So we prepare for high-risk scenarios on the SWAT team by doing weekly, monthly trainings. We go to the range, we work on breaching, we work on movements through buildings. If we have someone that is a high risk, maybe a runner, obviously we do our best to have people around in the surrounding area with drones, and then we'll have canines out as well. But we're also provided with state-of-the-art technology. We have drones, we have Halmatras, Bearcats, so a lot of things that we have at our disposal that a lot of other smaller agencies don't have. Pretty fortunate to have that.
The overall workplace culture, I would say we all pretty much work together pretty well. Professionalism is definitely the biggest thing that we like to keep in mind whenever we're talking to citizens, or at least even talking with each other. Whenever there's stressful calls that come out, we make sure that we keep each other safe so we can go back home the same way we came. As far as the special training and career development that goes on in the department, you can be part of the DT program, which is you have instructors that come through and they make sure that everyone is up to date on case laws and defensive tactics and things of that nature, things that are going to be necessary on the street. They have criminal investigations division, they have community policing, so you can get out with the community, have different events that go on. The kids come up and they want to take pictures and their parents say, oh, well, they've always wanted to be a police officer when they grow up. So having that positive impact kind of helps for the next generation that wants to come up and do the job.
At the Laurel Police Department, we participate in several events throughout the year. We have our annual block party. We have our summer cops camp. We host coffee with the cops throughout the year, and our DARE program, to name a few. I get to interact with so many citizens every single day and make bonds and connections with them that's lifelong, that I will always remember. A time that really stands out in my mind is a few years ago, we were participating in a holiday food drive. and it was really cold outside. And I had noticed that there was a young boy who was not wearing a winter coat or any socks. I left to head back to our police station because we had several coats left over from a coat drive that we did, and I took him a winter coat back to the food drive. The family was really grateful that we provided the coat for their son, and for me, it just reminded me that this is what it's really all about. It's really making a difference in people's lives and showing them that at the end of the day, law enforcement officers, we're human beings just like they are. We have hearts, and we just wear a different uniform than they do.
You know, we're not just police officers, we're teachers to a degree, we're social workers to a degree. We're a key way that many people connect with services available in other areas of the government to help them through their lives when they're in difficult times. I will stand out here for my community, and I will make this a better place. That's the commitment they make. That speaks volumes about who they are, how they are raised, and who they're going to continue to be as people. I'm proud of them and what they do every single day.